Hey, beautiful people of the internet. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully great. Welcome back to another Warframe stream. Today we're going to be pushing our absolute limit to go and kill a ton of steel parts. I'm trying to go and push past Nitsi. I think it was like 120 minutes from what we did with Grendel. So of course we're going to do our utmost best to do the exact same thing where we're going to be fighting hopefully level 600 plus enemies. But this time instead of using Grendel, we're going to go and use Baruuk. Also, if you guys would like to then go and win a Baruuk Prime access, I will be leaving a link down in the chat. It has then been gone and pinned. So this particular giveaway has been sponsored by Digital Extremes. So if you guys want to then go and join the giveaway, go and watch the YouTube video, which I have then gone and pinned, and then go and follow the instructions right there. Also, we do have a Discord server, so if you guys would then like to go and interact with me now or outside of YouTube, or of course are a lonely tenor who actually needs my assistance outside YouTube, go and join the Discord. This is the place to go and be. Currently, I am live there. Without further ado, let's get this stream on the road, shall we? So I believe I've actually fixed the delay, and it looks like it actually has worked. So, start chatting, and then I can actually go and interact with you like dead on the second. There's not going to be 5-second delay. Hopefully not, or 5-minute delay. YouTube's got this weird functionality where you've got normal latency, low latency, and ultra low latency, which you'd think, hey, what's up? So you'd think that hey, it'd be quick. Hey, the Ingius noob and 141. Hey, hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning on to the stream. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna go and farm. Let's go visit Tishan while we're in the meantime. Seems around 15 seconds of delay. Okay, at least it's better than nothing. Before it was like 5 minutes. Because some people would probably think that I was ignoring them. I think that's got something to do with OBS. I think I'll try and fix that. Not bad, to be honest. Yeah. You know what? I'll take 15 seconds over 5 minutes. Because every time I'd respond, it's like I'd see someone who would respond onto a chat, and I'd respond back to them. And the next thing I know, I'd lose them. And I was wondering, what is going on? But I'm glad now to see it's fixed. Because I was always thinking it was an OBS issue. But really, it's YouTube that was the issue. And not even YouTube himself. They just had this weird setting that was set by default. But I'm glad it's working. Seems to be going a bit faster now. So, how is the how's my response rate? Is it a lot better than previous times? This is so cool though. I'm actually loving it though.
I am glad you are back.
Oh, but now I see that the stream itself is lagging. Ooh, no. Hold up. Now, why is the stream itself lagging? Yeah, that's not good either. I haven't been around before, but it's not bad reply times. Okay, I'm glad. First stream, so I don't know better than Twitch. Hold on, I don't know why my stream was lagging just now. Hold up, I need to take a look at these settings. Stream. And it's so complicated just to get like a good stream like sorted out. Hold on, I'm gonna lower this to... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's see if I can change my YouTube settings. If that will work. If it gives me the option. Oh, no, I can't do that. Damn. Because I just saw now it was just delaying. Can we do it through OBS maybe? Yeah, let's do this. Let's lower the... Where is that thing? I just saw it like 2 seconds ago. YouTube stats struggling, lol, of course. Of course. Everything's a struggle. For so long, I've been doing YouTube for around 3-4 years, and I've been struggling to like... Oh, that's new. I've been struggling to like get the stream to stop delaying, and I was always thinking that... Because some people said that's because of where I stay, and it takes a while to like get connected. But at the same time... It was annoying though, because I was trying to like interact. I'm glad to at least have... No, I don't want that. Stream... Where was it though? It was just here. Video, hotkeys, general. I seriously don't know what. There it is. Okay, I think let's lower our bitrate to 2500. Maybe that's what's gonna happen because I can't lower something else. Okay, so we're gonna go to Tishan. Let me know if the game itself isn't like lagging. Okay, I see that the quality is changed a little bit, but as long as it's not lagging. 'Cause man, I'm no stream expert. I'm just good playing games. Okay, okay, I'll definitely go and buy that. Because screw doing these challenges. Because I've got 2 Tsar ribbons. And I don't know if you guys are part of the Discord server, but I want to make, right now I've got 1 Tsar ribbon that's got pretty good stats. No lag and still good visuals. Okay, thank you so much, appreciate it. So let me show you these 2 ribbons. So I don't know if you guys are part of the Discord, but I am going to be doing a Discord giveaway. Thankfully, DE does give me access to codes where I can do like, I think 575 platinum giveaways per month. So I do plan on doing that. Hey, Peter, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning on to the stream. Appreciate it, my brother. My brother from another mother. Where was I? So yeah, like I said, so if you guys are part of the Discord, I know Peter there is. I will be doing a exclusive Discord giveaway after the actual Baruuk Prime Access giveaway. But this ribbon right here, see if I can, it's got, hold on, let me show you where it is. I think I can just do it like this. So the stats are as follows. Projectile flight speed, from what I can tell, is actually very good on the Tsar, because I think it's a slow projectile based one. Then we've got critical chance and damage and minus damage to infest. Who cares about infest? They're so weak. Before it was damage multi-shot, but I really want that critical chance. So, you know, there's this. This one I'm going to keep for my personal sake, because I do have a Kuva Lich. And then here's the one I do want to see if I can get better stats on. So what I'm going to do here is I've got stage chance and multi-shot with more tox and negative zoom. So what I want to do is I want to then go and get like some really good stats to the point where I can sell this for at least 1,000 to 1,500 platinum. Because they apparently good stats for Tsar ribbons. Some people are selling them for like 2,000 platinum. So I'm thinking if I can just like get like good stats, right? Get like at least 1,000 platinum. That, and I've also got 42,000 endo, so I'm hoping I can sell Prime Mod on top of that. But get like good stats for Tsar ribbon and then just sell it. And then do the giveaway after Baruuk Prime Access. Exclusively to Discord, because the thing is though, I don't want to like go and do like Discord. I don't want to do like, you know, giveaways outside of like platinum ones. But at the same time, I do kind of feel bad because there was like at least 40 or 50 people that has joined the Discord server or joined the giveaway, which is phenomenal. Thank you so much for it. I really do appreciate it. That is just mind-blowing. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I appreciate it. But at the same time, I can only go and pick one winner, so I will feel bad for everybody else. So there's that. So I at least kind of want to go and give back to everybody.
But see how I take a whole sector.
Because DE doesn't like the fact that people go and do platinum giveaways through the actual trading system, because it's quote-unquote not designed for that, it's not intended, which is fair enough. But at the same time, you know what? I'll break the rules for you guys once every blue moon. That and also I don't want to get kicked out of the Warframe Partner Program. I don't think it'll be any issue though. Yeah, what was that lag though? Okay, so we're gonna go to the cool dude. I want to buy an arcane as well.
What things are and what they should be.
Okay, so we're gonna go with trade cores.
Yes, commit.
Okay, I've never seen these cores. Nalmer. 2,000. Why not? Why not? We're just gonna trade them because we have them. I don't like this cap. This cap is just nonsense. I know the subject has been changed, but while ribbons do have high plat return, I typically run relics, then Oracle Vaults mainly for... Yeah, no, that is true. I agree with you there, because those corrupted mods, even though you guys get yourself the galvanized and the umbral mods, those corrupted Oracle mods are still the best way of making platinum. Just because, especially if you guys are solo, because what you can do, you can just go and run like multiple. Damn, we still don't have enough to get that arcane, but we still have like multiple. You can run multiple dragon keys, and just hope that you can actually get them. Let me see if I can buy that 1 platinum. Not the 1 platinum, but that just 1 arcane for that. Because I really do need that 1 arcane if I'm going to be running the survival. Let's go to the Warframe market. The reason why I sell Rivens, right, especially if it's for a weapon that's like meta, like the Kuve Heck. I think for Lure's Prey alone, I blew like 1,500 platinum. And that's only because of the fact that, and I was still blowing more platinum. I think I blew like maybe 1,700 platinum. Just because I wanted those skins. Yeah, Neja with all the keys are super. That's mainly what I do. I run Lavos for his 2 so I can mitigate most debuffs. Yeah, Lavos is such an underrated Warframe. I actually love him. But I think it destroys my FPS. I also had to reset my... I did a factory install on my graphics processor. Not the graphics processor, the actual software. And it was like, I still need to fix it because now it was like stuttering. Not stuttering, but it was... I don't know. Fine, it was being a bit weird. I'll sort that out later. So... Mages Elevate. I want to buy just one single one. Buyers. No, sellers. Really? Mages Elevate's going for so little platinum. Don't lie, is it going for 3 plat? Hold up. Wow, it's so cheap. Hold on, who's got a fully ranked one? How much is the fully ranked one? Screw it, I'll buy it. Why not? Now we're just gonna wait for our full set. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba. And I hate people that take 50 years to respond. God, I hate buying things from other players. You'd think that people would jump at the opportunity to get full platinum, not full platinum, but platinum. What's a fashion frame for your Baruuk here? Okay, so the fashion frame here, let me go to my orbiter. And I can show you. Just want to check the quality real quick. Alright, so my Baruuk fashion frame, I'm not gonna lie, could be better, if I'm being honest with you. So with Baruuk, so this stuff that's like glowing out of him, it's an ephemera called Fog or War ephemera, right? You can get this ephemera from Carl or from Clipper or Chipper, which is this guy right here. You just go up here, right? And you interact with this dude. And you click on browse wares. And you get it from this one right here. And you can change colors based off of it. A lot of people went with this one, but I personally don't like this ephemera. It's cool on concept. It's really cool because you can actually go and put these shots onto your Warframe. And then people can go and see it, right? But I personally don't like it too much. And of course, you know, you get this one as well, which has got the random one sticking. But apparently they're like, you know, they're just around you. Which once again, I don't like. Which is cool on paper. But I feel like could be implemented much better. I'm sure it looks better than from the actual display screen. So this is the ephemera that I'm rocking. Right? And I can see this guy doesn't get back to us. It's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not going to waste platinum then if I know I can just get it tomorrow. So, and then what we're doing here, oh, that's the build. And then with the actual thing, so here are the colors I've gone with. Now, I feel like the colors are quite boring because one problem that I have with Baruuk personally is I do struggle with his fashion frame. But I've got basically like black and white because I like to make the accents like silver. It looks cooler than just gold. Gold looks really cheap and boring. So what I've done is I've got these colors. So I've got, you know, I've got this black with from the smoke palette. I've got this gray from the smoke palette right here, and then the brown is from the Valentine, which you can only get from the Valentine's Day. The smoke color palette you can go and buy from the store, and then the accents, it's just, you know, if I can, okay, the accent I think it's just from the smoke as well. Should be from the smoke. And the blue, it was from down here from the Katia. This color palette right here you can only go and get from Baruuk Katia once he's like selling it on a particular day. And then, and of course, you know, the ephemera itself. So we've got ourselves a fog ephemera, like I said, we got from that vendor up there. If you want to unlock that vendor, you have to complete the new war. It's very important. And then the shoulder pads are called the Fractaka shoulder guard, right? And you can only get these shoulder guards from a Nightwave. I'm not too sure which Nightwave, but you're just gonna have to keep an eye out on Nightwave. It's usually the last tier reward. I don't know if they have it right now. And that's about, I can show you other ones. And the Cyan Donna is from the Lodester Cyan Donna. I think I got it from, yeah, it's from one of the login days. I think it was from around the high level login days. Like, you know, you get your daily login days. It's from like one of those ones. I got them from those. And then, yeah. I also do have some prime Cyan Donnas as well. So these two, this one and this one, are both premium ones, which you can only pay, you have to get from paying one. And these two are from Amazon Prime, but they're not exactly the best, because you know, they're free ones. But if you get yourself, if you're one of the lucky people for the Baruuk Prime Access giveaway, you can get yourself some sweet Prime accessories. Like me personally, if I had money, I'd always buy the Prime accessory, mainly because of the fact that they're very nice. I love the Prime accessories. I love them, and they're very exclusive as well, because they're quite pricey, and of course not always going to be available. But if I can just find it for you guys. He looks sick though. Thank you, appreciate it. So Baruuk, why is it not coming up? Telling me that they want to sell Baruuk Prime Access, but what? Where is the Prime Access? Prime Resurgence Premium Bundles. Okay, so there it is. Okay, see if I can actually come up with it. I don't know if it comes up on the screen there. No, it doesn't seem like it does. I don't know. Just Google Prime accessories for Baruuk and you'll see them. Because you also get Prime ephemeras as well, which I really want. I really want. Actually, wait. Let me take a look. Let's go visit the... I can't remember the name of that vendor. Before I start with the actual survival, I do want to visit that one character. What's her name? I think she's from Maru's Bazaar, is it not? What would you say your favorite fashion frame is? My favorite fashion frame is... That's a tricky one. I can show you my top few. Not this one. Not that one. Okay, so... I want to say Equinox Prime. I do. I'm not too crazy about this one. I just like the fact that, you know... I just like them thighs, if I'm being honest. That's the only thing I like about them. Just them thick thighs. I mean, look at them. Those sexy ass thighs. I mean, I like those. But some of my best fashion frame I can definitely say is my Excalibur Umbra. Okay, we've got the Cyan Donna, we've got the Pose, we've got the Mordred helmet. Thick thighs save lives, lol. Of course. But we've got ourselves Excalibur Umbra. It's one of my favorite fashion frames. I absolutely love this one. You know, the whole samurai theme. Then we've got ourselves, which one was it? This one as well. This is my regular Equinox. I don't want to consume my Equinox because the fact that it's, I mean, I'm quite happy with the helmet, the way it looks. I did have a very nice regular Gara one, but I had to get rid of it for the helmet because I figured I'd have it one day. Biggest regret of my life. I regret getting rid of my Gara. We also do have another Excalibur. I used to love this one, but I'm not too crazy about just only having one color. Then there was my Frost Prime, you know, with the whole horns and everything. That was quite nice. I do quite like Grendel. Now this is the default stuff that you get for Grendel. I felt like, because I was really liking the blue, the gold and all that, it reminded me a lot of the Jigsaw. And then my Harrow one was pretty decent. I do quite like the Harrow one. Like the silver and the purple. Then of course there's my Korra, which I do like the cancer. This ephemera is for cancer, because you know he loves to raise charity for, does to do a lot of charities, which I don't blame them. I mean, I'll do it as well. That's very nice of them. Then of course there's my Mirage. I really do like the purple glow. My Neja. Good Harrow. I run Momin with that skin, that Crusader helmet. Oh mine. Yeah, the Crusader helmet is quite cool. I used to have this fashion frame for Harrow. Then there's my Octavia. I'm quite happy with my Octavia. I really like the earrings. It really looks cool. Not Titania, I also did like, I was a big fan of Titania, but I'm not too crazy. I do quite like my Saren as well. I'm quite pleased with her. Right. And then, but I have to say, my Varuna I'm very happy with. Spent a lot of, I think Varuna alone I spent like 600 plat. Then there's my Wukong Prime. I made a really powerful build for him, and then I was like, I got this. I have to make him look cool. And there's the recent one I just made, Zaku. Zaku's one is so sick. Although I do regret buying his deluxe skin because I wasn't too crazy about it. Baruuk has got a, not Baruuk, yeah. Zaku's got a very ugly deluxe skin to my opinion. Very ugly, and I regret like spending the platinum. And I really do. That's quite nice. Look at that. I like the bun. I like the green. It looks really nice. And then trying to figure out there's another one. Oh, my Volt. My favorite one is my Volt. This one, especially from the back. Just look at that. Very sick, very daunting. Because after I made one of my most viewed videos, I personally love the Zaku Deluxe because I'm an archaeologist. Ah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I get what you mean. It's just that I know he's a broken base frame. I do get that. But at the same time, I don't like how there's a bit of, what can I say? Like there's a bit of issues with like, I don't like how the shoulder guard is like pointing the one side and, you know, not really that nice. I don't know. After making his normal Zaku and I bought the helmet, I feel like he does look better. And of course, there's this Leonidas. You know, I have to go and rock around the red sign down, the Rapala. I used to love this one. Octavia, because this is the first 10 skin I bought. And I was like, I love this. This is now his first getting into anime in 2017. And yeah. So, let's actually do this. Oh yeah, wait, guys, before I forgot. Sorry. Mesa. We still need to go. I still need to do one more daily farm that I do. And this is my Mesa as well. Quite like this one. I like their hair and all that. Yeah, put this build back on. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go with Vazarin. Alright, let's do this. Let's actually go and play some missions. I'm sure I'm probably boring you guys to death now, am I? Alright, so let's see what we're gonna go with. Zaraman. So, this is how I like to go and farm my platinum. I feel like, so the method you guys are about to see now is the best way to go and farm platinum in my opinion. So right now, at this point, Mold Augmented, right, is an arcane that's very good for endgame. And we all know there's a big community for that. Right? So what I like to do is I like to always go to this dude, Calvero. And I always like to go and buy Mold Augmented. Right? Now Mold Augmented gives me around 60% extra power strength. Not really, I love watching people show off what they're passionate about. Ah, cool, appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. So, the best way to make platinum, in my opinion, is Mold Augmented. What you want to do, you can only go and spend like 30 minutes at most. And then what you can do is get yourself 30,000 stank and then go and buy yourself Mold Augmented. And that's about it. You'll probably spend at most 30 minutes. And then you're done for the day. Just go and play for 30 minutes and then you can go and get yourself, within 1 week, you pretty much have around, it used to be 200 platinum that was guaranteed for the week. But now it's only 150 because I think it's because more people have gotten it, so therefore demand has dropped. But still, 150 platinum every week is still pretty good, and it's guaranteed plat. It's not if this is going to happen. And it's not tedious as well.
Not feeling it. If you die,
So this is what I like to do.
I got dibs on your stuff.
I like to... What's up with the stuttering? Hope I don't get crashed.
All the hands we can get.
Alright, so...
Void Angel still trying to feed on the reliquary.
I like to come here, do all these bounties. Void Armageddon. So, you always want to then go for an extermination with Mesa. Because you'll get the most stupidest secondary or primary thing that you have to go and complete. And get the mission done complete within 6 minutes. Which is annoying. But I always do it the extermination because it gave me enough time to go and like... explore. So... make sure that you guys always have Mesa, because it's always quick. Because we always want to go and hunt for those. I hear that already.
Boarding party. We're near clones. Half
Where is
rotten
that?
already. Wipe them out.
There it is. I don't see these things anywhere. Okay, well, we're just gonna continue.
No flagging. You're my favorite little meat grinder.
For the Lotus.
Oh, sick. She actually is here for once.
Well done.
Come on, lady. Or computer.
Maybe someday.
Zaku is best for this mission. Why Zaku? Is it because... Oh yeah, I can see why Zaku now. I see now why Zaku. Because it's fully automated, is that why? Just want to quickly put this thing down. So what I've just deployed is my ship's ability. I've activated it. Now what that does is... it auto marks where the plumes are. So I don't exactly have to go and look the whole entire map. Spend like 30 years looking for it. Because 4 opens all containers. Oh, I get what you mean. Yes, because 4 like makes them explode. That's actually a good idea. I never actually thought about Zaku. I've only recently started playing as him. But I always thought that I've never only played Zaku. I only recently started playing as him, so like I didn't exactly know what he would be useful for. But hey, compared to Baruuk, I absolutely love Baruuk. Where do you shoot this thing? Ach, no matter. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Watch this. Don't know if you guys know this. I did a video in a while. Go! So this is Unaru, not Unaru. This is what's the name of that sport, man? It's pretty much space soccer or Lunaro. There we go, it's Lunaro. Yeah, it's Lunaro. Yeah, I agree with the auto kill. Yeah, I still haven't sorted my build out fully for Zaku. Because I need more Archon shards for my Zaku. I wish you could like go and buy those Archon shards from other players. Because I need 6 Archon shards or at least 3 extra if I want to like perfect my build for Zaku. I hear that too. Activate another one, another 2 minutes. Where's this enemy at? Yeah, it is Lunaro. Might as well take it. I just need to find that annoying Cephalon. I really wish they would mark it. Like once you pick it up, it tells you exactly where it is. Especially if you guys get like an objective that tells you that you have to get this done within 6 minutes. Which heavily disencourages us to go and explore. Run away! Okay, I think we just need to kill one more enemy. Okay, so let's go back. And I have to go find that stupid Cephalon. Oh man, I hate finding these little golden accolades. Annoying. Now I have to look around for the second computer. The first one's always easy to find, but there's just that second one. Be nice if it just marked the damn thing. I just started playing Zaku just because of this mission. All you need is max range. Yeah, of course. That's how you build Zaku though, because the more range you have, the more guns he can jack. I think the build I have gives him... The problem with Zaku for me, right, is it's with Terrify. It's with Creeping Terrify. So with Terrify, it's Necros' ability. The only way that you can get him to scale nicely is with by armor stripping the enemies. Now when you armor strip the enemies, you heavily debuff them. And I'm having an issue trying to have a good amount of guns. Wow, this is pointless. You're telling me that the only time I can find... I only found one. Wow, this is useless. I've never had this happen to me. Usually I'd go and find multiple plumes, but only one. Or 3 in this case. Wait, did we not look here? I think my friend has this expression. I remember back in the day. He would turn around and tell me, look through your ears and listen through your eyes. Each container that is not disappear on the minimap is one of these pickups. Yeah, that is true. Not a bad way though. I used to do the same thing with Rhino before I figured out this method, or one of my viewers told me that you can just go and do that, which is fine. I don't mind. It's more efficient. You know, I don't mind like holding down Q, pushing that, let's scan, and then complete the mission. Because I'd rather just go and refresh and look for all of them in a single area. And also, one thing I also want to mention to you guys, do not ever, please, I cannot stress this enough, right? You can trade void plumes, right? but never ever trade one of them that takes up an enchanted lantern. Like you see, today's one is actually relatively good because all 4 of them usually this lady wants you to go and have an enchanted lantern. Do not trade in your enchanted lanterns because they are a very rare resource to come across by in Zeriman. I did make a video on that. And yeah, never ever trade for opinion. Well, I don't think you can trade for opinion. I've never seen opinion, but things like this one, things like this one where they want alloy plate or ferrite or even thrax plasm or any other one that can get you a very common resource. Because, it's very easy to go and get yourself thrax plasm. I mean, look at this. I've got 6,000 versus enchanted lanterns. So in this case, I'm going to buy them. Just do not do the one that takes enchanted lanterns. Do not. Because you'll never know that Digital Extremes will release a piece of content or an event that will require you to go and build an enchanted lantern and at least have them on standby. Because I remember, I don't know if they fixed the drop rates, but oh no, what am I doing? I don't know if they fixed the drop rates or anything, but when Zeriman first came out, when this update first came out, it was a pain to get those enchanted lanterns. The only way to actually get them to drop at all was to go and buy a resource drop chance. But not everyone has that ability to go and do so. It's absolutely insane. So I'm sure they must have fixed it by now because I don't know about you guys, but low-key I absolutely loved Angels of Zeriman. I think this was a great update. Very good update, very well made. I absolutely love this over Plains of Eidolon or any of the open world stuff. Because I also like the Heart of Deimos. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not too crazy about those massive open world spaces like, what was it, Fortuna and Plains of Eidolon. Browswares, Malt, Augmented.
Go forth and deal damage, grubber.
Okay. How do you like Varuna so far? She's very good. I love her. She's good. I still have to then go and play with her after her rework. I love her fashion frame. I love her conceptually wise. It's a pretty fun Warframe to play. I still have to go and test out her newly reworked or newly buffed version. Because before the buff, the biggest complaint I had with her was the fact that the only way that you can go and get her 4 to be buffed, the 5 charges, is to go and kill the enemy. I think now, they've made it where now it's got more crits. So I need to go and take a look at... I still have to then go and play as Varuna. There's just been so many reworks and buffs to all Warframes that I'd always have to... I wasn't able to go and keep up with everything. Because, there was... We still have Zureli's rework coming in what was the name of that quest, man? The Very Paradox. We still have got that to look forward to. And yeah, because I had to look after, let's see, there was Grendel's rework, there was Baruuk Prime, which I had to make a video on. There was just too many things on, because I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't like to... Is Baruuk a fun frame to play? Yeah! Baruuk is for sure a fun frame to play. Let me show you how much damage I deal. Okay, this build, I just released this build now. It's insanely powerful. It's OP. On average, you can one-shot acolytes. Doesn't matter how strong they are. It's insanely powerful. Look, I'm going to show you. So, hey, can this guy shut up? Hey, can't hear myself speak. I have never seen Baruuk before. Oh, really? Is this your first time? Damn, dude. Baruuk, very powerful Warframe. If you're into clearing enemies or into endgame, he's easily an S tier frame. That and Grendel. Him and Grendel right now, I can say, are very good frames. Mainly because of how easy they, nuke enemies of high level. I think Grendel's a little bit better than Baruuk. Mainly because of the fact that he can tank easier.
Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. So I've got my exalted ability. Watch this. If I can just... Let me know if you can see that damage. I can max out my... I need to max out my crit as well. Reactor Storm for the win, baby. Yeah, this is still path. I'm gonna look for a good room though. See if I can look for a good room. Yeah, I don't like this tile set. I'm gonna abort. This tile set is terrible. There's a particular tile set I prefer though. Hey man, I'm so happy that the delays are gone. I'm so happy I can finally interact with you guys live. Like, just looking back, like me saying one thing or doing another thing in the game, and then looking on my other screen, that I'm finally able to interact with you guys in somewhat real time. Okay, this should be a decent room. So, I'm using a very expensive build for Baruuk. Yeah, live is nice, right? Like it used to... It would really piss me off knowing that I can't... Oh yes, now this is good. So here's what we're going to do. I've got an arcane that clumps them all up. Then we're going to lower our restraint. Go into our 4 and now watch this. It's going to lag. It's going to lag. I do apologize for the lag. It's just the one problem with Baruuk is that this just slays my FPS. But look at that. I'll show you how powerful he is. Ooh, I'm gonna get murked already. No, that's not good. Yeah, that's why I really want that arcane Mage's Elevate before I start this. That's fine, I'll make an exception. I'll get good. My build still isn't complete. It still is not complete. And I mean, there's just so many things I need to max out. Like, I mean... Hope we got the right stuff though. Oh no, I've got the wrong school tree on as well. Oh god damn it. Sorry about that guys, I have the wrong school tree on. Damn. That was an epic fail. Hold on, wrong school tree. Hold on, while I'm here, let me just quickly buy some... Just buy that Mage's Elevate from somebody. Mage's Elevate. Sorry about that, guys. I really want to go into this prepared. Soma, we've got... Okay, everything's ready. Come on, I'm hoping to get like a quick response. Ugh. Screw it. Like I said, we'll just get good. We'll just get good and watch our health. I just need to find a place where I can just dip in for a second. Ah, yes, the perfect tile set. Yes! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, let's do this.
They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
You're gonna see the true power of Baruuk. You're gonna see him enter the avatar state. That's what I like to refer to it as. Entering the avatar state. You see, with Baruuk, right, you have to watch a couple of things when it comes to being successful with him. Number one, that being your restraint. That bar at the bottom right there, the circular one. Number two, that being Desolate Hands. Desolate Hands, right, if it disarms an enemy, it will lower the amount of daggers you have. But if your daggers go below 9, then your damage reduction will then go and lower. So we've got 22. We've got 25 at the maximum, which does scale with power strength. Which gives us around 90% damage reduction for each dagger. But it does cap out at 9. But that just makes it so that our thingy lasts longer. And also, you don't have to worry about your combo multiplier at all. Because here we've got Naramon, which prevents our combo multiplier from degrading. And on top of that, with our restraint, if our restraint is less than 50%, then we get even more damage reduction. Which is really sick. I'll show you what I mean by the avatar state. I'll show you guys in just a second. Okay, we're getting close. After all of our training, this is what it all boils down to. Come on, only a ×7 multiplier. And also the enemies you have to worry about.
Life support on the way.
Okay, we just quickly... Because Baruuk's biggest weakness, especially with this build, is... especially if you die, you have to... A lot of things can go wrong. You die, you fall, you go out of bounds, everything just gets reset. Violence can, you know, deactivate your ability. Mean that you'd have to restack, but you'll still have your gladiator might. So you just have to be very aware of what's happening, you know, with everything. Okay, we're nearly there, ×9. When we get to a ×10, then we'll thingy. But you guys saw that, 1,000,000 damage already. And I don't even have everything fully maxed out. But there's only one way of building Baruuk. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed already. Oh no, I'm gonna get killed. Oof. Okay, regenerating my health. Okay, well, it's good. Okay, we've officially entered the avatar state. Watch this damage. 4 million damage on average. So just imagine how much damage I deal. You can easily hit the 4-5 million mark. Actually, you know what? I want to go in here. Okay, now watch this. Our first acolyte has spawned. Let's hope it's not thingy. So what I like to do, I like to chill here and look in all directions. So I can just one-tap him. There he is. Okay, he got me there. Look at that. Gone. Dead. Okay, this is good. Look at that. Just one punch. Baruuk do be punching. No, he's punching the enemies with his chi. Or air. Other people call him an airbender. I like to think of him as a monk that has like total control of his chi. So he hits the enemies with his chi. I'm surprised Baruuk did not get nerfed. I'm really surprised. Like, I'd even say, personally, I'd say he's an S tier. And what you're gonna see, I'm not gonna struggle once with life support if I pay attention. Hey Peter, what's up? You wish I had that arcane. But look at this. People don't want to sell me this arcane, which is dumb. I know it's not that much platinum, but still. But why put it on the market though? That's my thing. Build my new weapon. What do you mean? $4.1 million damage. Let me show you how easy it is to use Baruuk with this build. I think it's probably the most powerful exalted ability in the game. This. By a landslide. Like the most powerful. I've never seen such a powerful exalted ability. Ever. What weapon are you building, Peter? I'm curious. Hey man, I'm getting hungry again. $5.6 million.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh, I need to lower my restraint again. Can I see your Baruuk build after this round? Of course! Although I don't know, I'm gonna be here for a while though. I'll let you know where it is. So if you're still around, I'll definitely show it to you. Because I'm gonna be here for like... I'm gonna be here on the survival for a couple of hours. Actually wait, let me take a look when my power is gonna be cut. Because I don't know about you, but I've been complaining about my power for the last... since forever actually. Wait, let me take a look and see. Before I make any commitment. Wait. So we're going to be... Okay, so we've still got 12 o'clock. Right now it's 8 o'clock. We've got around 4 hours, so we'll be fine. His most recent video covers it. Give it a watch, it's pretty good. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, 141. Oh, look at that. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Acolyte's coming. Come here, Acolyte. Let's hope it's not violence. Yo! That was not good. Oh, okay, that had to be malice. Yeah, there's only a bug with this game. You see this little force field? There's usually a visual representation on there. Okay, it's gone at least. Boom. Free advertising for you, lol. Of course. Of course. I'm not complaining. 3.2 million. But I will tell you, it's a pretty expensive build. This is my most expensive build I've ever had. Like, this is ridiculous. You could just sit here, just do this. Look at this. But now I have to go refresh my buffs and pick everything up. Look at just one punch. I'm officially one punch man. Watch this, watch this. Wait, wait. Let me bet. You just used Umbro's set for his desert. Nope. I didn't use Umbro's set, funny enough. I only used... The only Umbro mod I used was... Sacrificial Pressure. That's it. Only Sacrificial Pressure. I didn't use anything else. The reason why this crit is happening, it's only because of the stat stick I have on my melee weapon. Now the stat stick I'm using is the Gladiator mods. That's the only reason why I'm able to crit, because the Gladiator set gives you, I think if you've got 3 of them alone on your melee weapon, will give you an extra 30% critical chance for every multiplier you climb. So from 1 to 2 to 3 you get, 30% for every multiplier. I don't use Umbra set too much. I don't like to copy everybody else. I like to be my own build. Even though there is only one way to go and build these Warframes. Also, one more thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my number one ability for my helmet is Eclipse from Mirage. Because a lot of people are claiming, especially in the community and other Warframe content creators, I'm not gonna name names, but a lot of them are saying that how Eclipse does not work on his 4, and that's a lie. It does. I mean, look at this, right? Okay, I'll deactivate now. 755 damage. 526k damage. 4.4 million pretty much. 4.4 million again. And I mean, act like dead. I had the gladiator set bonus too, but my red crits are not in the millions. That's because of my one. And also, with Baruuk, oh, my thing is going again. Because I mean, that's average millions. That's not a millions in once every blue moon. That's like average millions. Like, that's like average millions right there. That's what's crazy. Not a million once every blue moon. That's like average. Like, always happening. I'm just trying to lower my restraint. It's a pain to certain do so. Even my Grand Slams are in the millions. Another trick I want to tell you is a lot of people, the meta for Baruuk, right, is to make sure to mod him for low duration. Now, if you want my build, right, just consult the video, but it's a bit complicated to explain. But essentially, I'm using an arcane that temporarily gives me a bit more duration. Not too much duration, but a decent amount. Because duration hurts Baruuk quite a bit. Because you'll struggle to, like, I mean, look at me. I'm already struggling to keep my restraint low. So I want that damage reduction. Because I'm going to be needing it. And I just fat fingered it. Oh no. No, I should have done that. Yo, look at all that life support. Man's going to be choking here because I don't remember it being here. Ooh. Ooh. Choo. Choo. I mean, that buff is practically day and night. But the most of the damage does come from like physically hitting the enemies. Like the sliding, you have to like do that. Well, you don't have to do that. You can always just group up people and just Grand Slam. Just make sure you physically do hit them. You do so. Like, it's just easy mode, this. I've never played so casual on the steel path. But hey, I work hard in my videos. 5.6 million. Okay, there we go. Restraint is low. Was that 136 million? Whoa! Don't lie, was that 136 million? Hey, go back and let me know. I think I must have crit for 136 mil. And I mean, come on, who doesn't like this? Backflipping. The backflip is cool though, I will say. Ooh, there's our boy, the Acolyte. Wherever shall he spawn? Let's hope it's not violence. Fuck, it's violence. Oh shit, I shouldn't sworn. Too late! Dead! I see that the buff is not the buff, but the thingy. Yeah, so with violence, the trick with him, Violence can be quite tricky because he can disable your abilities. But the trick with him is stay like somewhere here, like somewhere in the open, and just wait until he spawns. And the moment he spawns, just like slide and you'll one-shot him. Slide right into him. Because the quicker you can kill him, the less chance he has of deactivating your abilities. That's the trick with him. Although I am quite concerned about Misery because, hey, there's a Misery that goes and spawns in other acolytes. I'll never forget this. There was a stream where I was playing as Grin. This is when he just released his rework.
We will all share in this bounty.
The game
Hold out
spawned
as
in,
long as you can.
I think, 4 violences or violenci, whatever the plural form of that is. Which is annoying though, because violence is strong, very strong. I think he's the strongest acolyte. Because he can deactivate your abilities and one-shot you there on the spot. Because he's got slash damage as well. And slash damage, I'm glad they nerfed slash damage because, well, rebalanced it. A while back, slash damage used to go through your shields. And used to be the top tier. It still is the top tier physical damage. It's just been reworked. Which is nice. Nice to know. Because it was since Melee 3.0. I think it happened like 4 years ago or something. It's been a very long time. Because they did quite a bit of changes. Before... Oh boy, I need to lower my strength. Keep forgetting to do this. God damn it. Because they did a lot of changes. Before you used to like infinitely max it out your combo. Well, I gotta go. So have fun punching the life out of everyone, lol. I definitely will. 1 for 1. Thank you so much for tuning on to stream. I appreciate it. You have a good day now. Enjoy, eh? Zonko. $6.4 million. Cheap punches. You too. Appreciate it. Alrighty then. So what we're going to be doing... 22 minutes and 31 seconds. Okay, there it goes. What is it, like the 5th acolyte or something? Okay, Mania. Dead! Dead! This is insanely strong. This. $5.7 million. I wish I was making that kind of money in real life. Like every day. One day. I have a plan to do that though. And you guys will definitely know what I'm up to. But that's in the future. I am working on a project. Not gonna reveal the contents of it just yet. It's still in its early stages. So, you know, you guys will Definitely no. Ah, this dude. 25 minutes in and you only message me now. I know, food sec. I'm not answering that. Can't expect me to answer that. Sadly, no. Man, I don't get the Warframe community sometimes. I message you, right? 30 minutes later, then you get back to me.
Look what our Tenno operative just
I don't
found.
know.
They could not do this without you.
Like, I know it's low platinum, but I mean, come on. Some people generally just need those arcanes. And I don't know why it goes for so little, too. I mean, it's a very good arcane. Like, if you're an endgame player, it'll be definitely worth using. Unless, I guess Warframe isn't exactly a hard game. I think that's probably why. Who knows? I don't even remember messaging that guy, to be honest with you. I think I probably did message him. I don't know why the game doesn't show it to me though. Oh, my restraint. No. Okay, that lowered the restraint. Not astronomically, but it lowered it. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay, I tested Eclipse on Baruuk and it works. Oh boy, that's a game changer. Thank you. No problem. I just need to get more duration. There's a mod. Let me tell you what you can do. Oh, I just died. No, that's not good. Damn. Here, let me show you. There's a mod, right? It's called, not a mod. Get yourself an arcane called. It's from the Zeriman. It's called Molt Efficiency, right? Get yourself this arcane, right? Put this arcane onto your Baruuk. I do it on my video. So the way it works, right? While shields are active, whether you got normal shields, over shields, or even a little bit of shield, the point is your shield has to be active. You'll then gain 1% ability duration per second, which then caps out at 6% maximum. When you've got the rank 5 version, you'll then get 36% extra duration. So which is very good. My fault, sorry. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So that's what I do. You can just do that. But I can still one-shot the Acolyte. Ha ha ha. So that's what you want to do. And then with my build, right, I have a max power strength build. 323 duration is what I have on my build. Sorry, 323 power strength is what I have on my build. And also, the nice thing is with 323 power strength on your Baruuk build, you get more daggers, 25 in total. Which is really nice to have. because each dagger gives you 10% damage reduction. But do keep in mind, 10% of a large number can still one-shot you. Gotta max out my combo though. Go back to doing those millions of damage.
Well, that was fun.
These I know what kind of enemies to watch out for. Yeah. Quiet Lotus. Yeah, the one problem with this build, you're a legitimately glass cannon. Even with the adaptation on everything. And all the damage reduction. Because even Eclipse also gives you, well, according to description, I've never actually seen it working in real time. But according to description, it gives you 75% damage reduction as well. But, you know, there have been times out there where I've actually been in the shadows. And it still didn't work. $2.8 million. And because I've got 323 power strength, my Eclipse is at 485% extra damage on my 4. So I just nuked the whole room. And of course, Grand Slams also do like contribute toward the actual combo multiplier. Whee! Almost got killed again. That life support. Yeah, there's just that lag. Like when you do this thing and you see all the enemies levitate, it's just too intense. Dead. Oh yeah, I want to watch the new Avatar movie. Has anybody seen the new Avatar movie? Wait, what's happening with the stream? Hold up. Something's happening with the stream. What? Stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. We recommend that you stream at 4500. Okay. 4500. No, we are here. Okay. Let me increase. Wait. What is this thing telling me? Hold up. Is lower than recommend. Okay, so they want me to increase it. Okay, I'll increase the bitrate then. What was it under? I think it's under video or stream output. So they say 4500. Apply. Okay, so let's see if it works. Okay, so now the bitrate is... Oh, I understand. Fingers crossed that nothing happens. Looks all fine, actually. Stream works okay. Appreciate. Not watched the new Avatar yet. I want to watch. I can't wait to watch it. I just need to get more... Oh yeah, I already read that one. I can't wait to go watch it. I think it's been like... I feel like it's been 13 years since the last Avatar movie. I need to go rewatch that movie.
Extraction.
Ah, shut up, Lotus. Yeah, so I wish I had a better PC, so that doesn't like lag with Baruuk's abilities. That's why I'm gonna have to take a look at my Warframe settings, even though I've got everything on low, like low as possible. Yeah, I'm no wizard on this stuff.
You are running out of time.
Okay,
Consider
Lotus.
extraction. Life support activated.
Oh no, bruh, come on. And now he's running away. Now you got the audacity to run away. What a coward, really. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Yeah, not a good start. Yeah, that wasn't good at all.
Extraction.
Lotus, I just... that stupid rolling guard legitimately expired the last second.
Critical life support levels.
Oh no, it's
Extraction
not good
is your
either.
best option.
I mean, I really could go for that arcane, but people don't want to sell it.
Life support has been replenished.
I swear, there should be a system on Warframe Market that people should like just report other sellers or something. Like,
The longer you fight, the
like if
more
you're not
successful
interested in
you
selling a product, they should just report
I've
like
delivered
the people who
another
own that
life support
website.
capsule.
Oh yeah, one more thing I also want to mention as well is with this loadout, you need to make sure that your weapon, your combo multiplier on your weapon itself is null, is set to nothing. Otherwise, it'll just destroy your. Otherwise, your damage will be weird. Like you won't be able to red crit even though you've got like a 10 times multiplier. Ah, you're not killing me as well. Screw you. And you as well. Screw all of you for killing me. He's gonna one-shot the acolyte. Okay, it's torment. Get.
Another life support capsule is now available.
And also you need to make sure that you keep killing the enemies so that you can always spawn in those energy orbs. Oh, I hear that. Swear those Eximus units.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
I was wondering why there was so little enemies coming in. They all just clumped up there. Oh boy. Nah, I'm out. Goodbye. Ooh. Come on, let's not die. Not here. Please. Whew.
the more successful we will be.
Okay, come on. Okay, it's Mania. Dead again.
ready. Life support has been replenished.
Oh no, the restraint. Not good. I can never get my restraint low.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option. Additional life support has arrived. Life support activated.
Misery. That's not good either. Oh, this dude, come on. He already starts spawning his allies. Just die already, bruh. Screw you and your immunity state, really. Just die already.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
I just like that sound. Oof. I think I hit a duffel bag.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I just punched the Eximus out of him. Haha. Oi. Let them come closer. Wait for it. They chucked a nade. Okay, there we go. Sounds like a kung fu movie. Yeah, it does actually. Oh, speaking of Kung Fu, there's a Kung Fu Panda 4 movie coming out. Can't wait for that. Kung Fu Panda 4. I loved all three of them. Kung Fu Panda was my childhood growing up. Love those movies. That and American Dragon. I really love that series. Loki. Oh my god. Still got a long way to go for 2 hours. And all these stays effects are getting annoying. Now you could need to go in with a strategy. Because here, this is my safe spot. So I know even if they spawn here, I can just go and they're dead.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
Yeah, and the worst is when Lotus says I'm running out of time. That's the worst. I mean, I just nuked the entire field and not a single life support capsule drops. Ooh, that was not good. That was not a good idea. Oh well, screw it. We're taking the risk.
Life support has been replenished.
Okay, another acolyte. Malice. I just love that. The sound effects. I just love the sound effects for this game. I mean, look at this. I'm even hearing killing people up top here. I guess I should go and activate some support of life.
Life support activated.
You know, one cartoon series I'm glad that they ended. They finally made a sequel to in 2018 or somewhere around there, or 2017, was Samurai Jack. I'm so glad they finally were able to end it. Like after like 10 years or something. Come here. See, this guy's got eyes in the back of his head. He just knew I was there. Oh no, again.
Life support capsule
See,
is now
restraint.
available.
You need to pay attention. The thing I hate about the restraint. I heard that. He's a he's a massive threat.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold
So
out
is he.
as long as you can.
Hopping back in for a bit. How's the stream going? Pretty good from the looks of it. We're currently 15 minutes in. And we've just lost our restraint. Now I need to rebuild my combo. Thankfully the combo still stays on. So I am lucky in that sense. It's just so annoying to... I know what he's gonna do. Let me get the hell out of here before I die.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
I think I'm gonna change my position. Because I can't seem to get these guys to come in here. And it's getting really annoying to keep going back and forth to go and activate life support.
Another life support capsule is now available. Life support has been replenished.
I think I'll probably chill up here. So at least I can go up here. and get that life support. That and also the enemies love to clump up here. I shouldn't have done that either. I need to like lower my restraint still, bro. Yeah, sometimes it's too much overkill. Because I'll be having in my head that I need to lower my restraint. Right. Oh, seriously? Yeah, that's where I need prime sure-footed though, but I like damage better than getting up. But I tell you guys now, Baruuk is a glass cannon. Even though he's got pretty good, what's that thing called? Survivability.
Life support has arrived.
It's still like quite difficult to survive with him, especially seeing how much of a tank Grendel is without Archon shards. I could have used my 2 there.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
No, it's violence. Oh, no, he cancelled it. Shouldn't have done that.
Activated.
I really shouldn't have done that. Oh, such a stupid ability to give an Acolyte, really. I can't even use my op... Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Such a stupid ability to give the Acolyte, really. Whose idea was it to give an Acolyte the ability to turn off all my abilities? Even if I had my upgrade dash. I blame the Warframe community for that. Well, I want to check how many revives do I still have? Ugh, knowing me, I probably got like 2. Oh well, screw it. I knew I shouldn't have activated life support. I knew I shouldn't have. Like really, that's such a stupid ability to give an Acolyte. The worst Acolyte to fight is violence.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. I've delivered another life support capsule. Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option. Life support has been replenished. Another life support capsule.
Was that 22,000 XP from one kill? I was waiting for him to kill me there in that spot. There's so many Xmas units as well. Okay, so it's Torment. And that's for killing me last time, your brother. Sweet, sweet revenge.
Life support activated.
Actually, wait, I just realized something. Let me put the camera. I don't know where to put the camera. Well, let's pause the stream real quick. So, if I put the camera... I think I'm going to put the camera over here, wait. So that way you guys can see. Wait, let's put... I think we'll put the camera here. So that way you guys can see what's happening to my health. I don't know if there's a better version of that. Okay, I think... Let me know if that's better. So I also want you guys to see how long it's been. And what's happening to my health. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks better. Because now you can see my health, the buffs and everything. Bad, yep. $4.3 million. That's ridiculous damage. A true Kung Fu master. What's up with the stream?
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Yeah, lower that restraint again.
Additional life support has arrived.
I just love the sound effects when you actually hit someone. Yo, man army, sup? Hey, Jeff, how are you? Are you good, my brother? That's not good. Let's retreat.
You are running out of time.
It's not good either.
Consider extraction.
Good in you. I'm phenomenal, my brother. Happy to be here. Happy to sort my stream delay. It was just one tick of a button, really. I'm glad it was something simple, not complicated. Yeah, get disarmed. Take your shield and
Life support activated.
shove it. Ooh, that's not good. Trust me, it's very scary to see a bombard aiming his gun at you when you don't have the debuff. When Renegade's deactivated. Not good. Oh, I'm fine. Three. Yes. Okay, let's see his violence so he can get our revenge. Mania. Okay, I'm not complaining, it's not violence. Yet again. Oh no, 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 not him.
Another life support capsule is now available.
That was so close. That was so close. That guy legitimately had to do one click of a button and he would have ended my life. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like dying. Especially when I'm nowhere near the 2-hour mark. Yo, how many... Here, I want to check something out. Okay. $12 million.
Extraction is ready.
I forgot I had a Coke here. Good in you, Jav. I'm phenomenal. I hope you're doing pretty well. Just taking a bit of a break. Ah, man, oh man, I love Coke sometimes. I don't drink it too often though.
Life support has been replenished. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
How did I kill him from down there? Not complaining, but I kind of wanted to lower my restraint. I don't think they're all going to bed.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Eat this 4 million worth of damage. Hey, he was determined to take me out. The guy shot 2 clips and he was dead. He was falling, dead. And he still shot 2 rockets at me. Akiato was dead. Dead. Yeah, and the fact that they're still asleep really bothers me. Now take that. Give me a break, bro. I'm trying to recuperate here. Don't wanna die. What was that? Bug frame. Watch it be violence. Misery. That's not good either. Yeah, well, he's dead. Misery is the acolyte that can spawn in other acolytes if you didn't know, which include violence as well. And even if you die, the acolyte will still... Okay, the main acolyte will disappear, you know, the one that summoned them, but his shadows will just chill there. And his shadows are insanely powerful. Like, they're immune to stays effects. They regenerate health like crazy. And on top of that, they start draining your life support at like double the capacity for every one. Now there's like 2 of these guys. Oi! That ain't good.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Oh, get owned. Okay, that was... Yeah, no. The lag is so bad for my PC. They just slide and just... Okay, let's do this. I just love that kick. I'm stuck. I'm not, I'm fine. Is it violence? Probably is gonna be violence. Yeah, there he is. Oh no, bruh, come on, sneaky bastard. Nope, he's still. No, suck at violence. Hate that acolyte so much. I like that acolyte A, is annoying. The moment he gets there, turns off my ability. I have to restack this. It's quite annoying to do so. And my method is quite risky. Fine, not like I'm gonna get any damage reduction. Or damage fall off, my bad.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
And you jacking my energy from right in front of my eyes. Like legitimately daylight thievery or daylight robbery. Thievery. Oh, two bad enemies. Hey. Who is it this
We're running
time?
out of time. Consider extraction.
Malice. I think things start to change drastically once you get to past the 100 mark.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
That was not a good idea. Oh, excuse me. Oh, now we're in the fully maxed out. I think we're gonna get Acolyte just now. Hmm, 5 million damage. I see. Oh, he is dead, okay. Where do you think you're going? 24,000 XP. Oh, one. Oh, that's a bad idea. Ooh, that's a bad idea. Ooh, that was close. Okay, another Acolyte coming. Who is it? Angst. Okay, that's not too bad. Angst is easy. Oh, I missed it. Dead! So they're officially almost level 300. So now we're at the point where their levels will start increasing. That was a dumb idea. Dumb move. We're at the point now where their levels will start increasing, I think, every 2 minutes. So it's for every 2 minutes the levels will start increasing 5 levels, somewhere around there. That's actually an interesting move, that. Which is good. Exactly what we want. Oh, let's take a look. What's the time? 9:42. Hey, power's gonna be off in. So power's gonna be off in the next 2 hours.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
So the next 15 minutes is gonna be the 1 hour mark. Who's here this time? Violence again, that's not good. Yeah, get wrecked. That's payback. $9 million, nice. Now they're officially level 300. Still one-shotting them though. Now this build's insane. Do suggest you guys try it out at some point. What happened to that Eximus? Did I just punch him to Kingdom Come?
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Okay, another one's coming. Malice. damn it. I see I just hit the Eximus out of them. That is so cool. No, not good, not good. That was close. I think Breed for Sprite would be a good order to put on my Baruuk. Gotta take a look into that. I guess maybe I could put on more a faction damage mod. I don't know. I wish I could put like another... Like imagine you could put corrosive on, but like as a single mod. Instead of like having 2 secondary ones. That'd be kind of a cool rework if you ask me. Like instead of saying adding like toxin and then electric, just imagine it, right? Instead of having like 2 mods to go and put on 1 secondary element, it'd be kind of cool if you could just put like 1 secondary element as 1 single mod instead of 2. So that'd be game changer as well. $10 million damage. Because watch, this game is going to change entirely when I pass the 100-minute mark. These enemies are going to be insanely strong. Or they just adapt to the AI or something, I don't know. Oh, I need to lower my restraint, damn. I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh, that was not good. This ain't good either. I need to lower that restraint though.
Share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Goodbye, torment. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good either. Hey, whoa. We got our shield back. Okay, that's back. Okay, he's dead, thankfully. Oh, we need to lower that restraint though. Not much lower, but I'll take it. They're just shredding my shield like crazy. Okay, there's another acolyte. So hope it's not violence. Okay, it's angst. It's not too bad. It's easy actually. $26,000 XP. Oh no, 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 I'm gonna die. That was not fun.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. I could not do this without you.
Okay, now things are gonna change entirely now. Now we've officially hit the 100 minute mark. It's when things do tend to like change entirely. I just punched the Eximus out of him. What level are they anyways? 360. Oh no, he's summoning violence. Dump damage cap. Oof. That ain't good. Hey, dang, that was close.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Extraction is ready. Life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
What was that? Phew.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option. Life support has been replenished.
Oh, you thought you had me, but really I had you. Hey, my restraint is lowering.
extraction. Additional life support has arrived. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Tenno, extraction is ready. You are running out of time. Consider extraction. Life support activated.
Violence again. Yeah, don't you dare switch off my ability, knowing I have the light.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Just want to check something out real quick. Whew, wee. Damn. They're officially level 415.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
At least we know it's not going to be violence. Okay, less than 5 minutes to the 120 mark. I'm actually surprised on how it's not that much different.
Extraction is ready.
Yo, they got me. Oh. They finally got me. Come on, we can't slip up now. 4 more minutes. Push past my limit.
Life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Been watching a lot of Black Clover. Push past our limit. That ain't good. And I'm being sloppy.
Extraction is ready. You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
The longest 3 seconds in the world. Eish.
Life support
Okay,
has been
we're gonna
replenished.
extract. We're gonna extract. Sure, I can just keep activating life support for those 2 minutes.
Life support activated. Life
Ish, the
support
stupid
activated.
GPS. Come on, just 1 more minute. Can we hold out for just a minute? Less than 50 seconds, come on. Come on, just less than 1 minute. Come on. 120 more, come on. Come on. 30 seconds. I hope you still have the power to show the Baruuk build after the run. Oh yeah, I will. I'm just really stressed right now. 30 seconds. And he's taking damage as well. Come on. We're almost there. Come on, come on.
Additional life support has arrived.
10 seconds, come on.
We will all share in this battle.
There. Now we can
Hold out
extract.
As long as you can.
Oi! Oh my god. Oh shit. 11,260 melee kills. Okay. I'll show you the build. What was it? Kajita. I'll show you the build. Oh man. So here's what we've gained. So we stayed alive for 2 hours and 8 minutes. And we've gained 5,000 endo, which I'm not complaining about. Probably the most inefficient way of making endo, but these are survival runs. Alright. And we gained ourselves, I was just one-shotting those acolytes though. Violence. We also gained ourselves 50 steel essence, which is pretty good. Once again, not really that efficient, but who cares? Alright. What's the time? Let me just check. 10:20, okay. Let me just close this. I want to see this guy's message. The thing is though, if I had the arcane that I wanted, oof, my buttocks. If I had the arcane I wanted, right, then, yeah, if I had the arcanes I wanted, I would not have this problem. Wow, you pronounced my name correctly, Japanese family name. Yeah, well, to be fair, I enjoy anime. I love anime. I've recently it took me 3 months to finish One Piece. Well, catch up to it. I'm giving it a break. I've seen a lot of anime. Lots of anime. Okay, so anyways, let's talk about the build. So, this is Baruuk Prime, right? So, the build that we're using right now is focused on Serene Storm. Now, Serene Storm allows you to punch on the air or hit your enemies with your chi, okay? So what we do with this Serene Storm is the following. He's got a restraint meter. Now, in order to go and use Serene Storm, you need to lower your restraint meter. There are 2 ways in which you can do this. The most effective way is to then go and clump up enemies and hit them with your lull, right? Now, with your lull, here, let me do this. Let me move the thing away. I think we'll do this. We'll move this over here. And then we'll lower it. I think that's okay. I think wait, let's not make it okay, let's put it here in the middle so that you can at least see everything. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, so like I said, Serene Storm, you need to lower your restraint and then you can use it. The best way to go and lower your restraint is to go and use lull. The more enemies that are effective, the more it will lower. Now this will then go and put the enemies to sleep. You can then go and trigger a finish if you want, but I quite frankly don't care about it too much. Now, lull. Typically, the standard Baruuk build will then allow you to go and lower your duration to as low as humanly possible. But for this particular loadout, you don't want to do that because we are going to then go and use Eclipse. Now, Eclipse, we want to have a decent amount of duration without the arcane buff. It's going to be at 15 seconds. Now, it doesn't matter how low your lull is. It can be at 99% or you can lower it just by 1% as long as it's not 100%. So the best thing to do is to go and spam your lull and pay attention to how much duration your lull has, because the only time you can go and recast lull is to then go and you have to make sure that your duration is at 0. And on top of that, you have to make sure that the enemies are awake. So once you go and cast the lull, I do recommend just go and nuke the enemies while they're asleep. So in order to use Serene Storm, lower your restraint by either using lull or Desolate Hands. Now Desolate Hands will then go and spawn, with this build will then go and spawn 25 daggers. Each dagger will then give you 10% damage reduction, which does cap out at 9. So 9 times 10, 90%. You want to have more Desolate or more daggers, mainly for the fact that it does go and last and you don't go and nuke your, you don't exactly go and nuke your entire... You don't have to go and keep spamming it over and over and over. You cast it and then you'll have it until all of them disappear. And the way it disappears is once you go and cast it, you'll then go and disarm other enemies, which is relatively good. So that's how the build works. I hope that makes sense. Do you understand what that means? So yeah, lower your restraint by either using lull or lower your restraint by either using lull only, or you can use Desolate Hands. But Desolate Hands isn't really that effective at lowering your restraint. So lower it by using lull. And then of course, once you've activated your Serene Storm, the lower your restraint, the longer it'll also go and last. Now Eclipse will then go and boost your overall damage, which does go and scale with power strength. On top of that, we are of course using a 5 Crimson Shard build here. So each Crimson Shard will give us 25% additional melee critical damage. Now, of course, by adding all of these, you are giving yourselves 125% extra critical damage. Now, Desert Wind Prime is a melee weapon. So by adding this, you are giving yourself a 7.5 critical damage multiplier. That's without the mods. So you're getting yourself extra critical damage just by adding these 5 shots. Now for the build itself. So what we've done, this is a simple 2 Forma build. I would suggest a 3rd Forma just for that aura, because one of the biggest issues that you'll have with this build, you need to get used to it, is Baruuk is a glass cannon. And I do suggest going and adding a mod called Brief Respite, which will then give you back your shields immediately, which is very good for tanking damage and of course just getting your health back up. Do you keep your combo counter up by hitting the enemies directly, even with Desert Storm? Yes, I do. What we'll do, so once I've got my Serene Storm activated, I'll physically go and hit the enemies with a slide attack or physically go and punch them. Because the thing is though, it works exactly like how a melee weapon does. Okay, so you want to physically go and hit them. By you doing so, you'll then go and increase your critical chance or your combo multiplier exponentially. Okay, and you always want to go and get 220 hits. Usually what I do, a lot of people will then go and replace his number 1 with Mag's Polarize and then just go and sweep them, which is also fine too. But of course you're missing a lot of damage, and of course I'm sure I like to do my own build. I don't like to go and copy people. So yes, you physically want to hit the enemies with your Serene Storm so that you can go and increase your combo multiplier, just like how a regular melee weapon does go and work. Now, I went with Energy Siphon just because the fact that you're going to be using Eclipse, Lull, Ice-Wit, Desolate Hands, and of course Serene Storm. Because remember, you're going to be using a lot of energy, so you're going to be cycling through all of your abilities. So what we've done here is, as you can see, we've got 323 power strength. The more power strength you have, not only do you have more stage chance on your Serene Storm, but of course your your Desolate, the amount of daggers will spawn more. Because remember, the more power strength you have, the more power strength. So let me repeat that. The more power strength you have, the more daggers will spawn. As you can see, we currently have 25 daggers. The previous number is 8, or the default number is 8. And of course, we are going to be increasing the amount of, or the potency of Eclipse. You can see we have 484.5% increase to our damage. That's because of, power strength. We're neutralizing both our range and efficiency because, we're using blind rage and transient fortitude. And of course, we're keeping our duration at 63%. Now I'm going to go over the mods even further. So we've got ourselves Power Drift, Augur Secrets, Transient Fortitude, Blind Rage for more power strength. Remember, the more power strength we have, the more potent all of our abilities are. And on top of that, we have 807% stage chance on our Serene Storm. We are also, of course, going to be using the most important thing to use. Can you also show me the build for Serene Stormwind, please? Thank you for your explanation, by the way. No problem, I'll do so. It's a very long, there's a lot of things to go and explain for this load. There's a lot of factors that go into this build. So I'm just going to show you where all this damage and power strength comes from. So the most important thing, or the backbone of this build, is Reactive Storm. What's the second arcane molt for more power strength? No, not really. I'll show you just now. So Reactive Storm is an augment, right, that allows us to have adaptive damage to our elemental damage. So the way a Reactive Storm does, I'll read it out to you guys. Desert Wind is granted 250% stage chance and changes its damage type to enemy weaknesses. So because we are dealing with the, Grineer, their natural weakness is going to be corrosive because of ferrite. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of faction you're fighting, you'll always be hitting the enemies with whatever elemental weakness they currently have. So if you find the Infested, it's going to be something else. If you find the Corpus, it's going to be something else. If you find the Grineer, just like how we were doing just a second ago, it's going to be something else. So you're always going to have some sort of adaptive elemental damage, because without this particular augment, it's always going to be impact. Does that make sense? Now, we're also going to be using Prime Continuity. Now, normally adding more duration onto Baruuk would be damaging, just because of you want to then be able to go and spam lull. But because we want to go and utilize Eclipse, we want to make sure that it does last for a decent amount of time. With Prime Continuity, it does go and increase our duration. But if you guys go and add Transient Fortitude and Fleeting Expertise, both of these mods will then go and lower our duration. So we went with Prime Continuity. I hope that makes sense. And of course, we're going with Rolling Guard. So because we are going to be able to go and nuke any level of enemy, doesn't matter what they're made of, you'll definitely go and nuke them with maybe 2 to 3 shots, depending on what kind of enemy they are. Rolling Guard will allow us to then go and jump in right in between the enemy, roll, and then go and activate our lull, which gives us enough time to go and, lower our restraint. Lower your lull, run back into cover. That's what I kept on doing. So I'll lull them, run back to cover, lull them again, wait until the cooldown. So Rolling Guard will then go and give us immunity. I've currently got a rank 7 one, but usually if you have a maxed out one, it'll be a lot more potent than the one I currently have. So this allows us to get ourselves out of any sticky situation that arises. It also allows us to, or give us the opportunity to go and refresh our lull, because remember, this particular ability is very long when it comes to animation. So Rolling Guard, one of the best mods in the game. Now, as for the Arcanes department, here's what we're going to be rolling around with. So let's see. So just remember these two are... Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Oh, no, not that one. I don't know if you guys can see, but let me put this here. Let me make it tiny. Wait, no, not that. Wait, hold on. Wait, why is it not? Okay, so I'm just gonna make my face tiny, so don't really worry about it. I know it probably looks weird. Alright, so Energy Siphon and also Power Drift as well. Power Drift as well will give us even more power strength. More power strength, more potent abilities. Now, as for the Arcanes department, we are going to be rolling around Arcane Fury and Molt Efficiency. Now, Arcane Fury is going to give us even more. Here, let me show you what the maxed out one. So, Arcane Fury on rank 5 on critical hit, which we are going to go and do. You'll be getting there'll be a 60% chance for getting 180% additional melee damage to our melee weapons for 18 seconds. Now, unfortunately, I only had the rank 3 one, because trying to get these arcanes, you have to go and do Eidolon hunting. And I mean, I absolutely hate Eidolon hunting. That, and of course, I don't really have a squad to go and do so. So if you guys want to, then go and do Eidolon huntings live on stream, just let me know. And make sure to go and join the Discord, because that's the best way to go and contact me. But here's the arcane we have. More melee damage, because we are going to be critting there'll be a 60% chance for that, which will give us 120% additional additional raw damage. Now remember, the Serene Storm is a melee weapon, so this arcane will definitely work. And probably the most important arcane, or another one, and that's Molt Efficiency. So just like how Molt Augmented works, you know, the more enemies you go and kill, the more power strength you'll get. So in this case, while our shields are active, now your shields can be active whether you've got one single shield, you've got over shields, or they're full. The point is, you need to make sure that you do have shields. While they are active, you are then going to be getting 5% ability duration per second and up to a maximum of 30%. That would be cool to stream Eidolons with your viewers. Sounds like a blast. Now, of course, I always want to have a squad for that anyways. So the way that this arcane works, right? So basically, if you have your shields up for more than, like, I think, I don't know, 6 seconds or 10 seconds, somewhere around there, you'll see a 30% increase icon. This will give you 30% additional duration as long as you have shields up. Now, why this is important? Because remember, our eclipse needs to have some level of lasting effect. With the full effect of Molt Effect, remember, I only have a rank 4 version. This is going to increase the eclipse duration, therefore allowing us to go and utilize it a lot further. So therefore, instead of it lasting 15 seconds, you're probably looking for around maybe 25 seconds, somewhere around there. You know, 63 plus 30 is going to be 93. Now, of course, you guys can go and get yourself a rank 5 one, which will then give you 36% extra duration. So instead of giving you like 93% on your duration, you're looking at around maybe 100 and something, maybe 104, somewhere around there, just below or just shy of your neutralizing duration, which is very good. So this is the build. I hope it makes sense. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All right, this is how I went and built. Oh, and one more thing as well. At the top here, I do have 2 Forma on it, and what I've done is I've just went a V here, sorry, a Y here and a Y here. Y for blind rage, sorry, Y for transient fortitude, and Y here for blind rage for more power strength. So a Y here and a Y here, and you're practically done. And I would suggest maybe adding, if energy is not too much of an issue, then I do suggest you guys go and add Brief Respite, because Brief Respite will work really well with August Secrets. It'll then, you know, convert a certain amount of, here's Brief Respite. So this is the rank 25 one. Of course, the amount of percentage will be a lot higher, but every time you go and cast, you know, an ability, which, you know, you are going to be doing because of Eclipse, Lull, and of course Desolate Hands, and on top of that, Serene Storm, you're always going to be able to go and continuously give yourself more shield or more over shield, which is very, very good for shield gating and of course survivability. So I do suggest that. That's entirely up to you guys. Now, what we're doing here, let me show you guys the Serene Storm build. Now, here's the Serene Storm build. So we've got ourselves 3 Forma. And yes, I did use an Umbral set, or I did use an Umbral mod, but only one. And that is Sacrificial Steel, which gives us more critical chance. I went with Sacrificial Steel mainly because of the fact that I didn't have Sacrificial Pressure Point increase or maxed out, or, you know, decently leveled up. That's entirely up to you guys. Another good alternative is Prime Pressure Point. It is a much more effective one. But just remember, if you guys go and put Sacrificial Steel, it's then going to allow you to, where is it behind? Pressure Point, just so I got more base melee damage. Sacrificial Steel, so I got critical chance. By adding Sacrificial Steel, just it by alone, you're looking at around, let me see if I can find it. At around, where's the critical chance missing? 140% critical chance. If you ask me, it's actually a waste to go and add Sacrificial Steel set, or the Umbral set, mainly because the fact that if you're adding more critical chance, it's not going to help you out in the long term, but at the same time, you're going to get a lot more base damage than Prime Pressure Point, if you ask me. So that's entirely up to you. The chat window covers the last mod next to Shocking Touch. Oh, okay. Let me do this then. Chat window. Where's the chat window? There. Is that better? Okay, that's much. Actually, not. We'll do this. We'll do this. Okay, so I've switched off my chat and I've switched off my camera. Alright, so Sacrificial Steel, more crit. Prime Pressure Point for more base damage because you need to be critting off something. We've also got ourselves Gladiator Vice and Berserker Fury. Alright, so both of these mods just give you more attack speed. The more attack speed you have, the greater your DPS will be. Now, you could say that Gladiator Vice will give you an extra set bonus, but that's not the case with this. Don't really worry about secondary, as we already got Gladiator Vice on our stat stick. So the best way to go and utilize the Gladiator mods in this case is to then go and add something else. But Gladiator Vice is the best thing to go and do so, because Gladiator Vice, the primary function, gives us more attack speed, and Berserker Fury gives us even more attack speed. The more attack speed you guys have, the faster or the higher your DPS is going to be. And of course, Organ Shatter and Gladiator Might for more critical damage. Thanks to both of these mods, we are then going to increase our overall critical damage multiplier to 7.5 times. This basically means that because we're going to be critting, we're going to be seeing a lot higher damage numbers. Now, this too is entirely optional. It depends on what kind of faction you're fighting. So if you find a Grenier, you're going to then go and put Electricity and Toxin, which will give you Corrosive. Now, why I went with these two, it's mainly because of the fact that it all boils down to who you're fighting. Because we're going to be mainly fighting the Grenier, I then went and increased the most commonly procced element. Remember, most of the Grenier has Ferrite Armor, and Ferrite Armor's biggest weakness is going to be Corrosive. And because we're mainly going to be proccing Corrosive, why not go and increase its overall damage? Now remember, it all boils down to the type of enemies you guys are fighting. If you guys are fighting if you guys are fighting the Corpus, then go and add gas. Gas is going to be Toxin and Heat. So keep this, put this here, and then put Heat right here. And if you guys are fighting the Infested, as far as I know, the Infested's weakness is either Viral or Heat. It depends on, just do the research. Once again, these two is optional. It all boils down to who you guys are fighting. But I've had somebody in my comment section of the video that I did explain this ask like, hey, can you go and have what was it? Do I have to have these two? And the option is no, you don't have to. A great one is you guys can go and have faction damage mods. Smite of Grenier. There is a primed version out there, so you guys can go and put primed Smite of Grenier right here. But the only problem is I don't know what you guys are going to do with the extra slot, so that's entirely up to you guys. If there's some sort of mod that I'm missing, then you guys can go and do so. But that's my build. I personally would rather just go and add the elemental damage of choice. You guys could go and add Spoiled Strike if you want, but you're going to be losing out on a ton of attack speed. Once again, it's up to you guys. Now, that is Desert Wind Prime. Let me know if you've got any more questions. Now, as the stat stick, we are going to be using any stat stick. It doesn't matter what weapon it is. Do not use your melee weapon. The whole point of a stat stick is just to have it equipped with you and never ever go and use it. And the most important thing is to make sure to have these three mods: Gladiator Rush, Gladiator Might, and Gladiator Vice. Don't worry about Healing Return or Life Strike. I personally just went with those because I was thinking that I need to have some way of regenerating my health. So yeah. Blood Rush does not work on Desert Wind. No, it doesn't. Blood Rush does not work on any other Exalted based melee weapon. You can't use any of those. The same can be said with Weeping Wounds. So Blood Rush only works on melee weapons and not Exalted melee weapons. Here, let me show you. If we type in Blood Rush, it's not going to come up. See? Blood. See, I type in BLOOD. It doesn't come up. Because you can't go and put on it. You can't go and put Blood Rush on there. It works for any other Exalted weapon. Now, like I said, you just want to make sure that you do have this weapon equipped. Do not use this. Do not go and use your melee weapon at all. If you go in and build any form of combo onto your melee weapon, it's going to really mess up your damage and it's just going to go and shoot yourself in the foot. If by chance you go and accidentally go and build it up, the best you can go and do is just go and heavy attack to anything. I do recommend just go and look at a wall and start heavy attacking. Therefore, you can go and reset your combo multiplier and then go and start attacking with your Desert Wind. Now, I went with Healing Return and Life Strike, mainly because of the fact that I want to have a way of regenerating my health. But I personally did go and find a way. So, there is other options. But that's entirely up to you. Just make sure that you guys have got Gladiator Rush, Gladiator Might, and Gladiator Vice. And do not go and use your melee weapon. This is a stat stick which will then go and increase your critical chance. Therefore, it will allow you to then go and be in the constant red crit territory. as you can see, the combo multiplier is 30% critical chance per combo multiplier. In other words, every time you go and climb a combo, go and climb a multiplier, you'll then be receiving an extra 30% on top of that. So let me show you. So I'm going to remove one of these mods. We go and do so. As you can see, it now says 20%. We go and add this mod, it now says 30%. I hope that makes sense. Now, here's another thing too. Now, in order to go, and the one big disadvantage with this build, right, without the right stuff, is Baruuk's Desert Wind Prime is going to be, you have to be consistent, or not consistent. So with any other melee prime, you are going to have a combo duration, and you need somewhere to go and keep your combo multiplier without going and resetting. So I want you guys to take a look at my primary and secondary weapons. Now, it doesn't matter what primary or secondary weapons you guys use. It only matters on what arcanes. The mods here are irrelevant. It only matters on the arcanes. So, yeah, excuse me, my voice is relatively tired, so give me a second. Alright, so like I was saying, the mods are irrelevant to the primary or secondary weapon. It only depends on the arcane. So, are there Riven stats that would help for a static for Baruuk? I know general damage and crit works for Atlas, but I'm guessing the only set mods work for Baruuk. No, Rivens don't work on Baruuk. That only works for Warframes that have like an exalted based ability, just like how Atlas. Rivens won't work. Rivens only work for Warframes like Korra, Atlas, you know, like any other Warframe that's got like their own signature weapon, but it's like a one-time cost, if you know what I mean. Like Korra's Whip, that's another exalted based one. Atlas's Punch, that's another exalted one that works. And there is another one as well. Excalibur's 3 with the dashing, that's also an exalted based ability. So, you know, that does work as well with melee weapon. Well, yeah, as long as it's a melee weapon that's got its own unique form of exalted weapon, then it does work. But no, Baruuk doesn't work. So like I said, don't worry about these mods. These mods are right here are entirely irrelevant. It's all up to, it all boils down to the arcane. So, the arcane that we're going to be using is one called, you know, Primary Dexterity. And you have to make sure that you've got the rank 5 one. And the way it works is on melee kill, which it's going to happen. Don't worry about the amount of damage we get. Okay, the damage is actually relatively important here. But here's the most important thing. The extra combo duration of 7.5 seconds of combo duration. Okay. The extra 7.5 seconds of combo duration is going to help us keep our, you know, melee. It's going to allow us to keep our melee combo multiplier on the Desert Wind. So as you can see, 7.5 seconds on here. The same thing can be said with our secondary. Once again, mods are irrelevant. It's all up to the arcane. As you can see, if we get a melee kill, 7.5 seconds of combo duration, which does stack. In other words, 7.5 plus 7.5 equals an extra 15 seconds of combo duration onto our Baruuk's Desert Wind Prime. And on top of that, there is also going to give us an additional lots of damage. I mean, you know, 60% times by 6, you know, and multiplied itself by 2, that's going to give you a ton of damage. So it's very good to go and have this particular arcane on. Also, I do want to show you as well. Okay, so I've removed it. Take a look at Desert Wind. If you look at the combo duration, it's at 12.5 seconds. If I then go and add that arcane back, where is it? Dexterity. As you can see, 7.5 seconds. If I hover over that again, as you can see, combo duration 20. So it does go and work. Therefore, we can then go and keep our combo multiplier for a lot longer. Now, there is still one more issue, and that is if you forgot to go and physically hit the enemies, you'll still have the risk of resetting your combo entirely. Therefore, you know, therefore entirely losing your combo duration, your combo multiplier. In order to go and fix this, you need to make sure that you've got a school tree called Naramon. Specifically, you need to make sure that you have a node called Power Strike. And what Power Strike does is, instead of your combo entirely resetting after, you know, going from a 12 times all the way down to an 11, it's only going to like decay 5 for every few seconds. In this case, it's only going to go and decay for 5 every 20 seconds, which is going to be very easy to go and keep it. And I think, and that's about it. That's really it. Now let me show you exactly how it works. Let me go to the simulacrum and show you exactly how this whole loadout works. Alright, so we're in the simulacrum. I'm going to spawn some dummies here. Let's go with some heavy gunners. Okay, so we're just going to make ourselves invincible. Oh, one more thing as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention one more thing to you as well. Let me see if I can access it from here. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me show you. I forgot to mention one more thing as well. I'll tell you now. Okay, one last question, please. Do not use energize this because you are doing tons of kills and get many energy back. Yeah, exactly. I'm not using energize as well because I make sure to keep up my kills. And if you go and kill an Eximus unit. An Eximus unit of any form, whether it's the electrical one, the fire one, the blast one, or any form of Eximus unit. It doesn't matter what type. If you go and kill an Eximus unit, they have a guaranteed chance of dropping energy orbs and health orbs. So there's that. And also you need to make sure to know how to use the abilities to its fullest. So let's say that you guys are using Eclipse. Now, let's say, for instance, our Eclipse lasts for 25 seconds with the actual, with the actual buff. I recommend go and don't spam your abilities because you'll, you know, run through your energy pool like it's crazy. Make sure to go and only refresh it once you've got like 2 seconds left of this particular energy. You also want to manage you want to micromanage your energy as well, like how much energy you have in your pool versus how long your abilities have. But yeah, because we're going to be killing enemies in masses, and of course lots of Eximus units are going to be spawning, typically they do go and drop tons and tons and tons of energy. Because remember, if you go and kill an Eximus unit of any type, they drop energy guarantee. Sorry, they have a guaranteed chance of dropping energy orbs and health orbs. So always remember that. If you need energy, look for an Eximus, annihilate him, and pick up the orbs that he does go and drop. If that makes sense. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention to you guys, right? I still don't have these arcane swords. I still have to wait till tomorrow. But, so, the 2 arcanes that I will be using is going to be Mage's Anomaly, another one called Mage's Elevate. I don't have this arcane, but we can take a look at what it does. So, when we've got Mage's Anomaly equipped, right? On transference, that means when we go into our operator form, we'll then have a 95% chance to go and restore 300 health to our Warframe. That means that once you go into operator form and you feel like you're low on health, which I've been in many cases, all I have to do is go into my operator form and then I'll be able to then go and restore my health immediately. Therefore, I can go into cover, dash away into my operator form, restore myself, and I'll be Gucci. And Mage's Anomaly to go and clump up, pull all the enemies together. Why do we need this? For 2 particular reasons. One, so we can go and max out our combo multiplier for our Desert Wind. 2, so that we can go and, you know, lower our restraint. So clump up the enemies by spamming it. Therefore, you'll have a couple of enemies. While you're clumping up the enemies, you'll always be able to go and regenerate your health, because it is quite risky. And then once you've hit them with your lull, you'll then be able to go and, you know, slide attack them and increase your combo multiplier. So there's that. And your amp is not really that, it's not really that relevant. It really isn't, so don't worry about that. Now let me show you guys exactly how this build works. So we're just going to go to our where was I? Pluto, Orcus Relay. Let's turn the camera back on. I think we had it here actually. I think here's a good spot. Yeah. So let me pop the chat as well. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Cephalon Samaris. Alright, so let me show you. So we're gonna spawn in some enemies. So we're just gonna pause everything, right? So pretend that we're okay. So Desolate Hands. You see all these daggers. These daggers will protect us. I did learn a lot today. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. No problem. So let me show you how this build works before you go. So here are all our daggers. This will keep us safe. It'll give us 90% damage reduction, right? Now what we want to do, it'll disarm them. While it's disarming them, you'll see that our restraint will start lowering. Hold on, let me increase the chat. Hold on. Oh no. Where's the chat? Alright. So you can see at the bottom right there, our restraint lowers. That's only because these daggers will then go and disarm them. You can see if I walk past them, you see it's lowering them and it's disarming them. Okay, and it also decreases the amount of daggers we have. Now, while the amount of daggers does go and decrease, the moment that we go below 9 daggers, so does our damage reduction. But of course, we can then go and reproc them. As you can see, they're back to 25. Okay. Now, what you want to do, right, is you want to clump them up by spamming your 5. So just spam, spam, spam. You can see now they're all clumped up. Then hit them with your number 2, and then as you saw, our restraint lowered so much. And you can only hit them again with your number 2 the moment this particular ability has stopped working, was no longer effect, or when these enemies have woken up. So that's why, as you can see, we did not lower our restraint any further. So that's why it's more, it's better to just, you know, kill them and look for more enemies to go and clump up. Okay, so I'm going to activate my 4. I'm going to do this. And they did. They did. Okay, except for those 2, but he's dead now. And they're both dead. That's what you want to do, right? Now, another thing I do want to tell you is for Baruuk's passive. So it just says each projectile dodged each enemy is lulled or disarmed, erodes Baruuk's restraint, and fuels the storm within. Don't worry about that first sentence. That just says that if you go and activate lull, you'll then go and lull. You'll just go and lower his restraint so that you can go and use Serene Storm. Now, don't worry about the dodging. Okay, don't worry about that. That's just his first ability. We no longer go and have that. What we're doing here, right, is we're more interested of his last one. So as Baruuk's restraint is diminished, he becomes 50% more resilient to damage. So you see that meter there. If that meter is less than 50%, you'll then be more resilient to damage, which is very good. So I'll show you. Watch. I'm going to simulate. I'm gonna clump them up. Like so. Okay. I'm gonna lull them. Lower it. Now, you can see we've got 50% more damage reduction stacked up on what we currently have. What we're gonna do, activate R4, slide kill them, and they're dead immediately. No questions, nothing. So I'm just gonna max out my combo counter so I can show you how powerful he really is. So lull them, disarm them, lower it. They're dead again. Once again, lull them. Now we're at 5 times. And they did once again. We're gonna keep doing this until we've got like the 20 times or the 12 times. The 12 times requires you to have, you know, 220 hits. And also, ground pounds do count as well. But you have to physically hit them with the ground pound. Okay, they should be. Now he's dead. Now you see, now we're red critting. Now we're red critting. Okay, one more time, and then we're at the 12 times. Okay, so we're going to activate our 3. Sorry, our 2. Lower our restraint. Slide. Now, we're at our maximum possible combo counter. And if you take a look, you can see it's slowly diminishing. If we didn't have Naramon on, it would practically reset. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to punch the one guy. But you see, look at that damage. I didn't even have my 1 activated. Just going to punch him here. What we're going to do, activate our 1 to give us more damage. And he's dead. Dead, just like that. And of course we do have my statue up there of Baruuk, but that's his normal version. So watch this. Max damage. We're gonna clump them up again. But this time, we're just gonna punch them. And they're dead. They're dead. All of them. Look. In just one punch. You just go. I'll do it one more time. I'll do it one more time for you. Let me just punch this guy. Okay, well, I won't be able to. I'm gonna activate my Desert Winds. And then dead. Okay, I didn't have my 1 activated, sorry. Dead. Sorry, that was a bad example, Elden. Let me do it again. Okay, this time, because we've got shields activated, we're going to be using more augmented, more duration on our 1. Gonna clump them up so I can lower my restraint. Activate my 1. Okay, you didn't die. Yeah, sometimes the things don't exactly hit one another. Hold on. Come on. Let me just get 1 shot, 1 kill on all of them. Activate our 1. Okay, they're almost dead. But you get the point. And of course, you can go and do a lot more damage if they're weaker enemies, like, for instance, the butchers. I don't know why I can't one-shot them, but let me... The butchers have a lot less health, so you'll naturally go and do a lot more damage. Gonna activate our one. Dead. Yeah. Insanely high. And I mean, look at that. Look at that fright. Let's see avatar state. This is the avatar state for Baruuk. He's in the avatar state. Watch, watch. Wait until the... I'm thinking about making it like... Make his entire like body white. Avatar state. And just go wah, 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 wah. And of course, you know, if you're holding left click while you're typing, he'll do this. And that kick will clear out an entire room of people, let me tell you. And yeah, that's my Baruuk build. Very expensive, but very impotent. Very, very potent. And yeah, do you have any other questions? Do you want to know something? Oh, and I just realized why we weren't able to one-shot them. It's because we didn't have the full 12 times combo multiplier. Now, normally, the most amount of damage I've seen come out of this build is 125 million red crit. And the best part is you can push it even further, because all you need to do, right, is give yourself a rank 5 Arcane Fury. Because we've only got a rank 3 one, we're only getting 120% crit, melee damage. If we had a full one, you're looking at another 60% damage. Another 60%. It's a lot. So, know what else we need. And then, okay, one more thing. Shoot it. What's your question, bruv? Can you do a heavy attack with Desert Wind without losing combo counter? No, you can't. No, you can't. If you do that, it's just going to... You're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. Look, I'll show you. You can't do anything. You'll do a lot of damage, but it's not worth it. Heavy attack builds are just useless. I wouldn't suggest you... Oh, what happened to the stream? Yeah, look, I'll show you. Okay, we've currently got 2 times. No, I'm not doing this right. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Okay, so we've got it 2 times. Right. Just gonna clump them up real quick. Okay, now the damage is there. The damage is there, but watch. You'll lose everything. You'll lose all your combo. Look at that. Like, you'll just absolutely lose a lot of damage. Like, you'll be able to red crit. You know, your critical chances is multiplied. But at the same time, you know, it's too risky though. Like, it's way too risky to use a... It's just way too risky to just do this all the time. Way too risky. Okay. When I lose it, then it makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, there's no purpose of doing a heavy attack build. I legitimately see no purpose, because there is one weapon that you can go and build it for, but at the same time, you know, the wind up speed, everything. I don't see a purpose in why you'd go and build it. Because the problem with a heavy attack, sometimes you will miss your heavy attack. You will miss it. And now, not only do you miss your heavy attack, but you've just lost all that damage for nothing. There's no purpose. Like, if people go and do a heavy attack build or like heavy attack, then, you know, no offense to anyone who's watching, but there must be something wrong with you. Because heavy attack, it's boring. Like, you know, you can miss too much wind up. The only advantage you get is double your crits, is double crits. And that's about it. Like, I don't see why you'd go and use it, but yeah. So I'm going to have to head off now. My power is going to be switched off in the next 1 hour. I'm relatively tired, so what was it? Kajati, thank you so much for tuning on to stream. Thank you to everybody who came and watched the stream. I, Yigitsino, am very tired. I'll see you guys in the next Warframe video, if not stream. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, do leave a like on the stream. It always helps me out substantially. Spartan, click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams. And I'm so happy that I can finally talk to you guys live. Funny enough, it was just one setting. And do remember to check out the giveaway. There was a link there in the comment section. I am doing a giveaway for Baruuk Prime Access, so if you guys are interested, go and watch that video. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. What else do I want to say? Join the Discord server if you guys want to go and interact with me. Thank you so much for the stream. You are great. Thank you so much, Kajita. I'll see you guys in the next Warframe video. I'm out. Peace. I'm neck like a banana and split. See you guys next Warframe video.